Hello. Welcome to the practically a podcast show, TV show. This is the spaceman guy, as always. And we have a very interesting episode to listen to together. Well, you will be listening to it. I'll be doing something in my life, depending on the time that you're listening to this. And, yeah. I really hope you enjoy. What a crazy episode. I'm not going to get into detail, but, the title speaks for itself. I talked to a guy with, a pretty interesting life. And, he shares some stories about his upbringings, and then he gets into the title of the episode. And I'm just gonna leave it to you to listen to it and absorb your newly profound knowledge. That probably makes no sense. I'm not even gonna retake this intro. You're just getting what you get. This is first take, and that's it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Oh, also, there's a bleep at the beginning, because to all you audio listeners, we're in a hallway with a lot of traffic, and a kid happened to walk by and decided to say a not so good word, and I had to bleep it out. I couldn't cut it because it was an important part to the conversation. So if you hear a bleep at the beginning, that's why. And yeah, after that conversation, I just kind of shot the shit with some other people I met, and I was asking them about their perspectives and stuff like that. And then some other musically inclined people came by and shared a tune. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you at the end, probably. Okay, bye.
So what music do you like? What music do you prefer and play?
Dude, I'm when I know everyone says I like all kinds of music, but I genuinely fucking like all kinds of music. I like orchestral music to country music to fucking hard style, and shit like that, and everything in between.
Fuck yeah.
My favorite band is probably Gorillaz.
Okay, yeah,
basic,
I've seen them live.
So you have?
Yeah, no, so Gorillaz steamed from the band called Blur. Blur was a British alternative rock band in the late 90s. Yeah. I've always followed Blur because they toured with Cake in the early 2000s, and they had a spin-off called Gorillaz, and it was straight up experimental shit. And it fucking gained a huge cult following. I love Gorillaz just because they wanted to try something different, didn't want to ruin their old band, but it blew up bigger than what they fucking thought.
Oh yeah,
dude. Mulberry Hill. Mulberry Hill's my favorite album out of that. Yeah, fucking my favorite album.
Yeah, dude.
Any questions? I'm huge into fucking music, so I've been to probably over 400 concerts in my lifetime. My buddy owns a venue. I'm not a big fan of Sue. So the music I like is kind of. All right, let me give you an example.
Yep.
So give me a second. This is a band I've played in before.
Let me hear it. Oh shit!
My buddy Jason does the singing, but I'm lead guitarist.
So
yeah, dude.
Emo type shit.
Shoegaze, kind of shoegaze, kind of just chill, fucking
And,
to show.
like, the reason why I said Midwestern emo is like it low-key sounds a lot like it.
All right, I have many questions.
What's up?
Do you mind turning the music down just a little bit?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
I don't have the setting capability on here. Give me one momento. That better?
That's a little better.
Still bad?
Oh, it's a little loud.
Okay. Settings differ between VR chat players.
Oh, that's good. When you talk, it's good.
Okay, yeah. Alright. But yeah, this is one of the fucking, I don't play anymore, we're not a band anymore, we all fucking grew up. But this is just some of the stuff.
Gotcha.
Some good shit, bro, not gonna lie.
How long have you been in like the music scene?
19 years? 20 years.
Dang, dude.
So when I was 11, my mom used to run a record label way back in the day, and I'm talking like 1970s. So like, my mom had a bunch of heavy music influence, and so like she did the accounting for a band called Foghat.
Oh, okay.
And the early 70s, late 70s. So like, I was in the music at such a young age. My oldest sister, she's 51. She used to be a roadie for him and Marilyn Manson. Her husband was head of security for Tool in the mid 90s. So like, that whole, like, I got to meet Bam Margera, fucking all them guys, way back in like
Bam.
early
No shit.
2000s. Bam, dude, it's fucking wild.
Fuck, bro.
Him, got to meet
and all that.
So like, I'm covered in tats. So like, that was kind of my rebellious stage. Then I was a huge Warped Tour kid from like 2004 to 2018. I was in every single Warped Tour at my state. And so like, I got to hang out with so many bands. They've all knew me by name. Ronnie Radke was one of them. Fuck, Escape the Fate. Early Escape the Fate was a wild shit. Ronnie was a nuts. Nowadays, my buddy owns a music venue in the city I live in, so I do security for him on the weekends. So I get to go like the free fucking concerts and shit. And I love the smaller venues. My mom I fucking took my mom to go see a band. And the band that we went to see actually sucked live. I'm like, God damn it. And the band that was they were opening for, I have never heard of them. They my buddy Jason that owns the venue, he told me Alex, one of his friends, recommended them just to get them into the States. This was their first time in the US. This was 2 years ago. And they fucking played, and my mom fucking literally, it was hilarious as shit because me and my mom did DMT together. And we were sitting there at the bar listening to them. My mom looked at me and she's like, I need to go see them immediately after we're done. And I'm like, why? If they're not signed, I will get them signed by somebody.
No shit.
So at the end of the fucking concert, which is just a small bar he owns, my mom went backstage. Me and my mom did. We got to meet the band, a bunch of fucking cool guys. They're a little older than I am. They're in their late 30s. And we just sat there and bullshit for like an hour. We bought them drinks and shit. And my mom's just like, here, you need to call this guy. You need to call this guy. You need to call this guy. You need signed. 6 months later, one of those record labels signed them. And this year they're in the US actually touring under a record label. I can play those guys too if you want. They're fucking killer. I didn't even know who the fuck they were. I only came for the opener. And
I'd love to hear them after the podcast part, if that's okay.
Yeah. What's up?
So, man, dude, you're chock full of stories, dude.
I ain't dead yet. Let me go grab.
I know, right?
What's up?
Yeah, take your time, dude. Well, separating yourself from the environment you grew up with, what was it like to learn music, and like what is your own set pathway into your career nowadays, at least music wise?
Yeah, it's a hobby.
Yeah,
don't make it a fucking job. That's your worst mistake. Your worst mistake is to make it a job. Then you hate it. Then you end up hating it because you don't feel like doing it.
Sorry.
That's what ruined the band I just played.
Yeah, dude. Wait. Well, let me rephrase that then. What is kind of your story? Developing this hobby. Separated from, your environment outside of like your mother and the record label and all that. Like, what's your story getting into music as a hobby?
I have to include that because growing up, I would take road trips with my family, and my mom when I was like 6, my sister would literally take me to school blaring early Marilyn Manson, and then on road trips, my mom would always be playing bands like Alan Parsons Project. You have fucking Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, the Beatles. So my mom like Ozzy, Black Sabbath. I grew up always listening to music. Like anytime my mom, I was walking the house, there was always music playing, and so that molded to what I like. Anything from Hinder, Nickelback, Three Doors Down, all the early 2000s stuff. And then growing up in the late 90s, early 2000s, every kid had I was well off, but I didn't have a lot of money. I wasn't a rich kid, but everybody wanted video game consoles and shit when they turned 10. I wanted a Pioneer stereo system, and I got that for Christmas. And I didn't even have a TV in my fucking bedroom. I just had the stereo. So you just sit there and back in the day, we had a radio station called 93.1 rock, and so we would change it, and me and my buddies would be sitting there, and at this time we're 15, we'd be smoking joints and shit, and then we would put on our fucking number, and we would try to get a call in to request a song. And so we would be high as fuck, have the shitty ass fucking flip phone on my desk, and just sit there and hope they would pick up. A few times it did happen, and we would request fucking System of a Down and music that was you couldn't go anywhere without hearing hard rock, new metal. That was the early 2000s.
Yeah,
so
dude.
The spiky fucking hair, the blonde spikes and the fucking I was that
frost
kid.
Tips.
I was that kid. Though, dude, if you literally look at my outfit was like the Trailer Park Boys outfits. That was my get up, dude. I had
the or Julian.
I was Ricky. I had the fucking flame shirt, the spikes and shit.
Oh man, you look like Guy Fieri out there, bro.
Well, I have okay. It's definitely I feel like it's kind of a dumb question, but did you ever
go for it,
play live to anyone? Were you ever on stage playing music?
Yeah. I've played live.
What was some of your first experiences playing live music to people?
Fucking we have a little festival every year, like a Freedom Days festival around 4th of July in my small town. So we would request to get in there, and it was just playing to a bunch of old fucking people and to a couple kids that lived in our town, and we would just play for shits and giggles, trying to get we wouldn't make any money, but we would get experience of stage experience, and then we would get bars and shit. And then once we got bars and we got a little money, we rented a fucking studio, recorded some stuff. We never did get signed by any record labels, but we toured around record labelless, just getting gigs around the Midwest. You were correct about Midwest, and just kind of.
I thought, bro.
just kind of getting out there, dude. And then when it got just so stressful, everybody has kids and shit. It's kind of let's just make it as a hobby. I don't play live anymore. I play my guitar all the time, but it's just kind of one of them things where, fuck it. Like I said, I've met some really cool people over the years.
Yeah, man.
met some.
You were talking about how your band kind of separated because life, was getting in the way. Is this the same band that you started with, or did you have multiple different kinds of bands that you were with over time?
Same people, different band names.
Gotcha.
You have that when you grow up, like garage band shit.
Yeah, man.
And then two people left, and then we got 2 new people, but we went to high school with those other people, so it was like we knew them. And then it just kind of what it is.
See,
actually,
like I feel like I also agree with your idea about this, because like it seems like if you become so indulged in like the band and being in the music like industry, it seems like it kind of takes over you in a sense. And depending on the person that you are, it's like it can either work out or it doesn't. You got to be really careful with what you do. It's almost like getting into like the art industry. I mean, it is an art, but it's like, in the art industry, you have to be like top of the line to actually really make music in it, and to get gigs, and especially in like music and everything. It's just like it's so difficult to. A lot of people are looking for like small-time bands that aren't gonna pay a whole bunch. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, we've had people suggest what we would want to write, and we did writing what we want to, and writing, and we did it. You got to realize, like, this is fucking before streamers and YouTube and shit. So YouTube was a thing, but like, it was like you got your name out there in fucking newspapers and shit, and MySpace.
Yep.
What were some of your
those were the days.
What were some of your like band names that you had?
Like Spirits of Hell was one of them. That was the first one. I'm not gonna tell you the latest one because
that's okay.
There is some things out there. Spirits of Hell. Eden, like Garden of Eden, but short and just Eden, and those were the 2. But yeah, that was some of their garage band shit. I mean, fuck, one of my buddies now owns that fucking bar and venue. He was our lead singer, the guy you heard. The bassist is an anesthesiologist, got his doctorate degree and has 4 kids. I was lead guitarist and secondary vocalists. I have a full-time job, make decent money. Yeah,
Do you mind sharing what your job is now? Oh shit, your drummer's dead. Sorry, I kind of talked over that. I didn't mean to.
No, you're good.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's all right. But currently, what I do is I work in the automotive industry. I work as an engineer. I got my bachelor's degree, so I work in the automotive industry in a special field. So.
Gotcha.
So I'm an engineer by trade.
Yeah. And that probably goes hand in hand.
A lot of engineers actually play music.
Well, yeah, I was about to say. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of correlation there. Were you like doing a lot of like audio technician work for your band and stuff? Were you the guy that definitely hooked shit up?
Still do. I still do audio shit. Like, I am a fucking wizard in Voice Meter, Banana, and all sorts of audio. Fuck yeah, no. I run a lot of audio equipment. Word to the wise, Mac computers, Mac OS has a very good audio and like very good content creating software.
Mac, from what I've heard, is one of the most common content content
it's easy, very easy
that people use. Exactly. Yeah. I've heard a lot about that, and I also think like Mac is the way to go if you're trying to be a content creator. Unless you're gonna be a gaming content creator, then it may be a little bit different. But like most content creators, your best bet is going on Mac.
That makes sense, just because of how like streamlined Mac is, and like
so easy. Everything's kind of like plug and play, It's honestly a very simplistic platform, and a lot of people can grasp it. That's why, like, I feel like, especially for like newer content creators, it's a perfect platform.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I can't do that because, you know, my source of content's on VRChat, and I don't think Mac does VRChat stuff, so.
No, you need a PC for that, like what you're doing right now.
What, you know, you said you were doing, like, songwriting stuff, right? Did you ever write any songs for the band?
No, I wasn't a writer. I recorded a lot, but I never wrote really much. I, of course, wrote my own stuff, but we never used it, you know.
Yeah.
Jason always was the one that fucking put all that together. I could never write worth a shit. Give me a melody and I could play off of it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know, dun 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 dun. Yeah.
Did you ever do like what are they called? Like polyrhythms? Is that what they're called? Like 5/4?
Yeah, no, I mean, yes and no. Like, we would just sit there and kind of jam out to a tone, like a beat, and then it would kind of, shoegaze is kind of one of the things where it's not it doesn't lead anywhere, I guess to say. It leads to your own type of, yeah.
Hello. Is a pretty decent music genre, right?
It's what I used to play when I was but I mean, we've done that. I mean, and then we've done fucking
kind of like the slow thrumming guitar, like sub rock genre.
But growing up I was heavily like into grunge and shit. So
yeah.
There's a band out in Las Vegas that I've got to hang out with when they come out to my city. Highly suspect, those guys.
Oh yeah.
He just
Is this one of your buddies here?
Yeah. Like, no, I don't know him. I don't know.
Oh, gotcha.
I know this guy. He's a Coomer.
He's a Coomer?
We've been in many Coomer groups together. Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
That's a Coomer.
Don't worry about it.
What the hell is that?
Hey, I want to fill you in. Man. I want to fill you in. I'm recording for a podcast right now.
Give me a second.
Which you're more than welcome to be in. I just wanted to let you know.
You're recording a podcast? Oh, okay. Well, what do you have a set of questions, perhaps?
Well, right now I'm you know, laying my questions down on this guy right here. Food lube.
You smoking on a joint right now, Fizzy?
Doodle Bob. What's that?
You smoking on a joint right now?
I'm vaping. I'm vaping and I drink a lot.
Yeah, I drink a decent amount too.
Hitting a dab right now, so yeah. But go on. Anything else?
So you were talking about. I asked you like your beginnings of like playing live music. What was some of your like larger venues that you were playing? You know, that you might think of. What were some of like the more significant like experiences playing live music?
There's a few good places out in Cincinnati, bar venues that would hold like 3,500 people. That was probably the most we've got the dig in.
What is it like?
Well, there would be like lineups of six people.
Yeah, what is it like being on stage, like with that, like playing to that many people?
You don't play music; you entertain people. Keep that in mind. You're an entertainer.
That's true.
You don't play music.
It's much more than just standing there playing music. There's a show.
A stage presence.
Yep, that makes sense.
Like I got buddies in VR chat that play that play live music. I'm in a bunch of music groups on here. I've met a lot of band members and other people that play music through this game. I've gotten a couple bands from this game to play at my buddy's venue.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, like, yeah, with these connections, did you ever like link up with them and like?
Oh yeah,
like, jam out with them.
I went down
like
to Cincinnati. Yeah, well, I've hung out with a lot of VR chat friends, a lot of people. Like I've probably seen over 40, 50 people from this game.
That's fucking awesome. I love that, dude. Dude, that's
so
like
that's
the honestly like the sole. I'd say that's like the truest usage of VR chat is like, yeah, connect to people virtually, make friendships, but then like when you get the opportunity, like go see these people that you resonate with, you know. Like use VR chat as a platform, you know, to find like real people.
3 weekends ago, we went to Nashville, Tennessee for 5 nights. Had an Airbnb. There was 12 of us from one of my Discords. Dude, we had custom shirts that my buddy's wife made. So there were all 12 of us were wearing custom shirts. Our Discord group is called Drunk Drivers. So we're walking around Nashville, 12 of us, with the front shirt, like shirt saying Drunk Drivers, the right sleeve saying Cheers, the left sleeve has a cartoon cockroach taking a shot of Pink Whitney, and then the back of the shirt has got a bunch of shit alcohol like Everclear, Four Locos, and like Fireball with car keys hanging on the bottles. And it said Nashville 2025. First 10 minutes we got into this fucking walking down the bars. A cop was on a bicycle, right? Because a lot of bicycle cops. He looks over at us and he goes, "Hey, I see you boys making the roads a safer place." And my buddy goes, "Cheers!"
That's awesome.
We were walking, and this every bar in Nashville's got like a bouncer out front. They check IDs.
Yeah.
And we were walking, and a bouncer stepped out in front of us and just goes. And I walk over to him. He goes, "Dude, I fucking love your guys' shirts. You gotta come into our place. You gotta come in here. I'm not even gonna check your fucking IDs. You guys pass." And we went in there.
No shit.
We fucking the bar was called Titties. Big old fucking blue bar on Nashville. Dude, we just got fucking hammered as shit. And this old guy came up to me and he puts his hands on my fucking shoulder. He goes, dude, I have to know the story of the shirts, man. I see you guys. There's all of you motherfuckers here. I said, "Hey, bro, man." I said, "Look," and I was at the bar. I said, "We just graduated AA." He looked at me all fucking, his face gets so sad, and he's like, "Dude, I am extremely sorry." I looked at him, I said, "Don't be." I grabbed the drink from the bar, I looked at him, said, "Cheers," swung it back. The guy just blew his fucking mind. He's like, "What the fuck?" We got so fucking
mind that night.
We got so shit faced at Titties. We ended up. My buddy looked at me. He's like, "Dude, I'm about ready to drop a portal," and he just goes, "Whoop," and he's like, and we all walk out the door. Anytime we left the bar, it was, "Hey, I'm gonna drop a portal."
Drop a portal.
Like
oh my god! This poor motherfucker. This poor motherfucker has no idea what he just like witnessed.
Just like 12
we went to another
chat buddies.
We went to another club and announced me. God damn it! It was Lucky 10, I think is what it was called. Announced to me they had a dance floor. My buddy said, "Hey, I'm gonna use the bathroom." He comes out. He was wearing like, you know, our shirt and shit. He comes out in a femboy Hooters outfit. Unbeknownst to any of us, this motherfucker wore it underneath his fucking clothes. He gets out on the dance floor in Nashville, and I'm pretty sure there's TikToks of this guy, because he's fucking dancing on the ground, doing his butt swinging shit, and then the fucking bartender gets up and gets him a free drink on the house. And everybody's got their phones out. Look, my buddy's like fucking literally breaking it down in a femboy Hooters outfit in the middle of Nashville, the most redneck fucking city in the world. I am just dying laughing. Going, "Dude, you're gonna get a shot."
Dude, that's awesome.
The best thing that happened was my buddy Snow is That's his VR chat name. We used our VR chat names, dude. I think his name's Brandon, but we just so used to it. And we got so shit-faced. We were walking down the street, and Snow is a tiny Canadian from Alberta. Guy weighs like 120 pounds. He's like 5'6". Dude, he's like the poster child of a femboy. There's a big old, huge black lady. Puts her arm out in front of him, and he falls in his arms. She goes like this. She goes, "Hun, when was the last time you've eaten?" He's like, She looks at him and goes, this is no fucking shit. I was right beside him. She goes, "Have you ever had the soul sucked out of you?"
Oh boy!
And my buddy Snow's like, "Help! Help!" And then her two friends pull her off her. I pull him off her. And we started going the other way. And he's just shivering, going, "I feel so violated." I'm like, dude, you could have had Snoo suck the soul out of you, man. Like,
you could have had the best fucking Gok 9000 of your life, and you froze.
How would you deny that shit?
Oh, this trip was amazing. So we were all, my friend's wife custom made a cat boy maid outfit, and she presented it to us. She goes, "We're playing Shitty," which is a drinking game. I don't know if
yes, I know
Shitty before. Whoever takes the most drinks.
Well, actually, wait. For the podcast, can you describe what Shitty is?
Shitty is a card game where you have to match colors, and you go and match numbers and match like spades. Like if you're off a few, you have to drink that amount you're off. So whatever card level you're at, you have to guess if it's and if you guess right, depending on how close you are, the house rules. Like if you're like right on the money, it's you can give 3 drinks. If you're like 2 away, you can give 2 drinks, and if you're more than 2 away, it's 1 drink.
Right.
So if you guess wrong, you have to drink yourself. My buddy Max ended up losing. He drank the most. We got him to wear a cat boy maid outfit. We are fucking shit-faced. It was great, okay? I literally went up to him and I said, "Come on, say it. Say it." And he's like, "What?" "Say Nico." He's like, "Ah, damn it. Nico. And I'm just like, fucking Christ. Okay, we get so shit-faced at our Airbnb. We go outside at 2 in the morning and start playing fucking... We start playing fucking cornhole, right? And I'm getting shit-faced. Cat boy playing fucking cornhole. I go upstairs, go get a drink. I come back down, and then they're playing cornhole outside. There's an extra person. I am literally taking a drink, and I just look at him, and then look at everybody else, Pop and everybody else. I go, "Where the fuck did this NPC spawn from?" The guy looked at me, and he's like, "I'm from the Airbnb next door, and I went to smoke a cigarette outside. And you know what I saw? I saw this." And he points to the fucking, got a fucking tail, cat ears, maid outfit, fucking playing hacky sack. And then he looked back at me, and he's like, "Dude, this guy right here has got more balls than any of you motherfuckers. I'm drinking with the cat boy." So we all ended up drinking together.
He's not lying.
We all ended up drinking together. His name was Colin. That's all I know about him. And I woke up at 6 in the morning in the driveway, right next to Colin, that was also passed out in the driveway. We just kept drinking so much, we just laid down on the concrete and passed out
right.
in the driveway.
You kind of just sleep wherever you can sleep when you're that blacked out drunk.
Oh, dude, it was fucking...
out in a fucking field before, some random park. That was a long time ago. Dude, that was a crazy night, bro.
You want to hear the craziest party I ever went to?
Yes, please tell me all your stories you'd like to share, man. I'm just a listener.
Okay, I got one for you. I had this. I used to work at a restaurant years ago when I was in high school. I had a girl about 2 or 3 years older than me named Emily. Her husband just got back from Afghanistan. You got to realize this is in the middle of the fucking war. She had her best friend house sitting for a bunch of Christian missionaries that were overseas, overseas somewhere helping out. They wanted her to house sit. And so Emily's friend was house sitting, and it just ended up fucking sending a huge it was Project X before Project X came out. Huge fucking goddamn invites to everybody. Emily looked at me, he's like, hey, you want to come out and hang out with us? I'm like, fuck yeah. So I ended up going to my mom and dad's, leaving my car there. Went to go with Emily. And me and Emily go there, and it's this really nice fucking neighborhood. I mean, the houses are fucking amazing. You hear music playing from outside. This house is probably every bit of $1 million house, okay? Beautiful. I open a door. A fucking shirtless guy with a goatee with 2 beers in his hand looks at Emily and goes, what's up? How you doing? Who the fuck's the blonde kid? I was like, yo, my name is so-and-so. He's like, hey, can I ask you a serious question? I'm like, oh, fuck, this guy's it's like the bouncer or something. Did you come here to hang out or to get fucked up? I leaned over, grabbed one of his drinks out of his hand, and fucking tilted that shit back and finished that beer and threw it over my shoulder. And I said, I come here to get fucked up. So we walk in. He looked at me. He's like, hey, my name's Goat. I spilled beer on my fucking shirt. There is fucking people everywhere, okay? I mean, there's probably 40 people in here. Emily tries getting me to hang out with this one nerdy chick. And she's throwing up like 1 hour into the party, sitting there listening to her throw.
Oh, you lagged out a little bit. What was that?
Oh, wait. Yep. I said I was hanging out with her over at the bathroom, and then the girl that was throwing up that my friend Emily wanted me to hang out with thought we would hit it off. I'm like, fuck it. Okay, she's dead already. So I'm going around hanging out with Goat. I'm hanging out with her. There's a fucking bounce house outside. I jump off the roof and go into the bounce house. This party is lit. Okay. They even got the fucking dog drunk. They poured vodka in the goddamn dog bowl.
What the fuck?
And the little dog is just running around sideways. Dude, it got fucking crazy. I walked into the garage to smoke a cigarette in the garage, and there were people fucking on a Harley Davidson. It was one of them fucking parties that you don't fucking forget.
Project X right there, bro.
You can't tell me there was only alcohol involved. There has to be other drugs.
There was LSD and shrooms. I took a tab of LSD. It was a crazy night. So about 3/4 through the party, I'm sitting down on the couch and I'm talking to Goat. I got a beer in my hand, and this chick I have never seen before, okay, sits on my lap. She's like, hey, you're Emily's friend. I'm like, yeah. Like, hey, you want to see a fucking party trick? And she's sitting on my lap. I'm like, go for it, okay? She takes a shot of Fireball, looks me dead in the eyes, puts a finger in her left nostril, snorts the shot of Fireball through her nostril, sets it back down on the table next to me, takes a gulp, and then looks at me and goes, do you like the party I'm hosting? Oh, I'm like, I was lagging out for a second. She's like, do you like the party I'm hosting? I look her dead in the eyes and I go, God damn, I'm going to be sleeping with you tonight. She looked at me again. She's like, you want to sleep on the floor or go to the master bedroom. Lead the way. So I go up the spiral staircase, and this is a beautiful master bedroom with fucking like a walk-in shower. Big bedroom was probably as big as this fucking room. We start making out. My friend, and then the shower door opens up, like door to the bathroom opens. Emily is butt-ass naked. And then her fucking husband that got back from Afghanistan is butt-ass naked. And I'm like, holy shit! And Emily goes, I just got anal for the first time! And walks right past us. And then me and this girl are just mouths open looking at fucking Emily and her goddamn husband. And then you hear them walk down the stairs just dripping water. And then all you hear is, dude, put some clothes on. That's your wife. No. He's like, she's got a pair of tits on her, doesn't she? You can hear them downstairs. So I reach into the fucking bathroom. I grab their fucking clothes and throw them down from like the in-house balcony down to the living room. They end up putting their clothes on, but it was fucking hilarious. We walked back downstairs. And we start drinking some more, and me and this one girl, I don't even know her fucking name, I'll be honest with you. We just made out that instance. We walked back downstairs to make sure they put their clothes back on, and we're all sitting there on this fucking couch, kind of like this, a sectional. And then Emily looks at the one girl I was, fucking making out with. It was her friend that was hosting the party. She's like, hey, and she looked at her husband and goes, you want me to make out with her right now? And then he's this big burly military guy, fucking 6-pack, big old beard, okay? He got shot over in Afghanistan, okay? This guy's fucking huge as shit. He acts like a puppy dog. He's like, please, I've never seen you make out with another woman. And Emily's like, you gotta do something for me. And I'm like, and he's like, what? He's like, you see him over here? And Emily points at me. And I'm like, whoa, what? He's like, hey, you gotta let him do a body shot off your bare chest.
Yeah.
Fucking military guy comes up. He's like, he gets on his fucking knees and he goes, please, do this for a homie. And he takes his shirt off. Fucking Emily hands me the shot. And I take it bare fucking mouth, run it all the way up his chest and tilt my head back. Off this fucking six-pack.
Experience, bro.
Yeah, goddamn.
Those two making out was the hottest fucking thing in the world. I had a fucking stiffy, not gonna lie. Then Emily's friend leads me back upstairs. We start having sex, right? After about 20 minutes after that whole incident. And of course, this is a fucking missionary fucking house. There's fucking crosses and shit. They're Christian. I'm sitting on the bed.
But this fucked up.
Yeah.
She's only house sitting. She doesn't even. She is only house sitting. This is not even her house. This is her mom and dad's friend's house. Okay, we trashed this fucking place. Emily's on top of me. She's fucking riding, or not Emily. Emily's friend's on top of me riding. Okay, the girl's hosting the party. The fucking cross falls off the bed, hits her right in the goddamn head.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
Dude,
of course.
I felt like that was the moment I fucking nutted. That was the moment that fucking pushed me across the line. It was amazing.
Holy fuck, bro. God just fucking slapped you in
I gotta
the
cheers
face
to that
there.
one. Hold on.
Yeah, that's quite the story. I've never heard that.
I wasn't gonna drink tonight, but that's changing.
That's almost like another level. I've never even heard anything like that in my life.
The last thing I ever spoke to her was when she was taking the morning after pill before she went to bed. She looked at me and she goes, hey babe, you gonna help me clean up this whole place tomorrow? I said, yep. I got up at 7 in the morning, 3 hours later, walked downstairs, seen about 30 people passed out on the fucking floor, went outside to smoke a cigarette, walked out that fucking door, and went to the bus stop. And I never seen her again. Never seen her again.
I think that's your best
What a
bet.
fucking story,
Avoid that
dude.
situation.
Like I said, this was also about 16 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking wild.
Sounds
awesome,
like
man.
holy fuck.
God, I asked Emily the next day, the next time we we went to work together. She's like, that was an amazing party. I didn't ask her about her friend that hosted it because she was so shit-faced. She didn't know I fucked her friend. And then she never really said anything about her friend. And she ended up, her and her husband ended up going to Texas and never seen her again.
You're talking about Emily?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I still have her on Facebook. But yeah, like I nutted in this chick and everything and just fucking left.
Just dipped real quick. I mean, I feel like what man hasn't done that, honestly?
There's been, god damn, I've had some. I could sit here for hours and tell you some crazy stories, but
the one night stands that I have, holy fuck, bro. Whew.
I got stories about running from the police. I got stories that when my buddy got shot by accident. You know, I lived a crazy fucking life.
Alright, you ready for a story? This one was pretty
sure, man.
crazy. I was young, right? I was mad young. 13 years old, right? So you ever play like GTA or something? And like, you ever seen those stories where like people were like, oh, these kids are learning all their skills from GTA or whatever. Like all these criminals and everything, they're learning everything from GTA. So yeah, in my case that actually did happen. When I was 13, my grandmother, she had this old, Subaru Outback that I was like, you know what, fuck it. Because I was living with her and her grandpa for a little bit, and my grandpa for a little bit, and she left her keys one day in the car, like while she was asleep or whatever. So me and this buddy of mine said, "Oh, let's take it out for a joyride." So we literally drive this shit all the way to fucking New Hampshire to my dad's house. Like, just to like run away or some shit, bro. And fucking, it was my first time ever driving, bro. That was like, I don't understand how I made it there. I literally don't know. But like, dude, the cops were called, everything. I was 13 years old, bro. Like,
lucky.
Got all the way to New Hampshire, all the way from fucking like Connecticut, bro. Mad long distance.
I got a story that ended up on YouTube.
And you never got pulled over. But like the cops were called
never
and
got
shit?
pulled over. Yeah, so the cops were called when I got there because the next door neighbor, right? Next door neighbor came over because they saw like a different car in the parking lot. Well, apparently my mom, like, the first thing she thought of to do, she was living with my grandma and grandpa at that time too, was to like, call the next door neighbor because for some reason she just thought of it and was like, you know what, I 100% bet he's at his dad's house. And lo and behold, I was there and she was correct, and they walk over and they're like, what the hell is going on? First thing that I start to do when I see them walking like over, like to the next door neighbor, it's like they just walk across the property. I see them walking across the property, and I say to my buddy, "Go hide in like the back room, like there's like a little closet or whatever." So go hide in the closet, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" I see something's going on here. And fucking, yeah, they obviously see the car, and they're like, where'd that come from? And I'm like, oh, you know. And I'm not trying to tell them that much. They're like, well, we got a call from your mom that you may or may not have taken a car and gotten all the way up here. And I said, well, maybe my 13-year-old self, like, maybe that's how it went down. Yeah, dude, it was a crazy situation, bro. I was like, not even thinking, not even realizing the actions am I wrong. Like, I was just trying to, like, my whole idea was I was gonna run away. I was gonna, like, what do you call it? Like, grab some food and some water and some, like, a little bit of money for my dad. And then, like, go hide in the woods or something like that. That was my whole plan. and my buddy of mine was like, "Yeah, that's a great plan. Let's fucking do that." And I don't know why he wanted to run away too, but fucking yeah, dude, that was probably one of the craziest things I've ever done. Like 13 years old.
You're lucky.
First time.
Fucking
I'm
lucky.
very lucky.
Yeah, dude.
I could have died, bro. I could have died for real. I learned from like playing video games and shit on how to drive because this is an automatic. It didn't have like a clutch or anything like that. But you know what's crazy is my grandpa, he had the same car but with a clutch in it. So I first tried with his car, you know, trying to like get into gear, trying to like figure it out because you know I played like stick games on like controller, you know, like you like control the clutch and everything, like Forza or whatever. I tried that, and I was like, yeah, this ain't getting me nowhere. And I just kind of left it there. It was like out on the property, like all the way out to the property.
So yeah, what was your grandparents' reaction?
So my grandpa, who was my biological grandpa, my grandma was not. She was like a step grandmother that he met after my biological grandmother. Yeah, he was fine. He was like, yeah, I mean, kids will be kids, whatever it happens, like not that big of a deal, like we'll figure it out. My grandma, on the other hand, she was flipping out, like she wanted to like, you know, get a restraining order and shit on me, and it was like part of the reason why like my grandpa was like, yeah, I'm done with her, I'm gonna go, you know, figure out something else. And shortly thereafter, he passed away. But
oh dang, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, well, appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's been a while now, but I mean, God bless him, man. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, dude, he was fine with it, and honestly, it was like I feel like it was kind of like a big reliever because she was like very bipolar, had a whole bunch of mental health issues.
Yeah.
So it was very difficult for him to be around her. Apparently, like, she was, like, maxing out his credit cards and stuff like that. And, like, you know, just bleeding all of the money out of him. So it was kind of like a good thing that he got away when he did and, like, had a few, like, months or whatever away from all the chaos. Because I could tell it was, like, a lot on him. So, I mean, yeah, honestly, it was a big kind of step in the right direction for that moment. But, I mean, holy crap, bro. Not a good way to, you know, have a situation like that happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude,
like,
that's crazy.
Should have stolen a car. Like, that was, yeah. That was definitely a very wild moment in my life, and very happy to be over with that moment in my life. But, yeah. That was probably one of the craziest, like I said, probably one of the craziest things that's ever happened in my life. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. Well, hey, thank you to both of you for sharing your stories. Thanks for, you know, being willing to be on the podcast and all that, and yeah,
of course.
I appreciate it.
You know me, bro. I'm always on the podcast.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to just say, you know, get out there, any wise words, anything you'd like to say before we end our discussion?
Fuck, what is? Don't give up, no matter what.
I like it.
That goes for anything.
Honestly, some facts right there.
Don't give up. Another one I guess I would like to say is be a selfish bitch. Fuck everyone else. Worry about yourself, because you cannot truly love anyone else until you love yourself.
You are
Preach,
honestly,
dude.
100% correct there.
Well, rock and roll.
You guys have an amazing night.
You too, man. Peace out. Hey, is there anything you'd like to say before we wrap up our discussion?
I mean, right at the moment, you know, the usual, like, I'm a little stoned, I'm a little drunk, but, like, that's that. I don't really got, like, a whole bunch to talk about, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna.
It's more like a one final message.
One final message. All right. Let's see here. I would say, don't worry what other people think. Be yourself. Like, I feel like that's one of the biggest things. Is you really gotta be yourself, and just live life to the fullest. Like, don't. Like, once again, I gotta reiterate. Don't give a fuck what other people think. You really just gotta be yourself in this world.
We're gonna come party with you guys. Hey.
Oh. All right. Well, thank you for sharing your little story there, brother.
Of course, man. Of course.
Yo, what's
What do we do
good?
now, then?
What's going on, guys?
Shit, chilling.
Bro.
What's been the most persistent thought on your mind?
Shit. I don't even know for real.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just life.
Are you,
just life in general.
Are you an in the moment kind of guy?
What is that supposed to mean? What the fuck?
In the moment, like your mind is set on what's going on around you right now. You're not thinking about like past thoughts or future thoughts. You're thinking about like what's happening right now.
Nah, yeah, I would always rather think about shit that's gonna happen. And like, I don't know. I don't know how to put it for real. I don't know.
You're good, man. Take your time. I kind of just threw you like a deep ass fucking question that makes you think. So like, you're good, man.
Wait. Re-ask me the question real quick.
At the very beginning, what is the most persistent thought on your mind?
Okay, what did you mean by that? Because I feel like I can answer it now.
The most persistent thought on your mind. It really just boils down to, what have you been thinking about lately? I guess is a more simple way to put it.
I mean, life. There's just so much to life. You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, just life in general. That's the only thing you really can think about. What's in front of you type shit. Like, what's more to come in the world? Like, that's only really good things you can think about. What's more is there to this world,
Yeah. What are the actions I can take to be where I want to be and improve myself to be that person,
Hell yeah, and just some people just not ready to improve themselves, Like, some people just think they're fine like they are right now, but they're really not,
I
like,
think
they really need to, like,
I think, I think it's acceptable to have brief moments of complacency. But that must be a temporary thing, to stay stagnant. Like in order to continue to be good, you must keep up with the things you need to keep up with in order to be good. I feel like I'm just speaking words and I'm not really saying anything. I'm a little high too, man.
I'm drunk as fuck, high as fuck. I don't even know, man.
Yeah,
life's just been life, like shit.
Yeah.
Life's just life.
It's like appreciating the things around you right now and using what you have right now.
Appreciating the little things most definitely. Though.
Yeah.
The little things around right now is the most that matters, and people don't realize that. It's just little shit that matters. You feel me?
Yeah, dude. I started writing I bought a journal at Walmart and I've just been I've been writing shit down as I think about it. And like the day of, if something pops into my brain that I want to write down, I just write it down. And that's been nice.
Smart, for real.
Cuz it's like cuz then I get to look back, let's say 6 months, 10 months, a year, 2 years, you look back and then you be like, you can recollect on, what was and where you are now and see where you've learned and where you haven't learned and, it's a mental tool to use a journal. I think. I mean, that's what I'm using it for, at least.
Hell yeah, that's smart for real.
How long you've been playing VR chat, dude?
Not really long. I mean, I used to play it a lot when I had a VR, but then I switched to PC, and I usually just play like GTA 5M or like Call of Duty or just regular shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I get you.
Hell yeah, I mostly be on Call of Duty though, for real.
Oh yeah, I liked Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
Black Ops 6 was pretty fun. For some reason, usually I'm pretty bad at first-person shooters, but then I somehow did really good with Black Ops 6 for some reason.
Yeah, Black Ops 6 wasn't my best personally. I like Black Ops 2 and shit, and Black Ops 1. That shit was always the older ones and shit.
Oh yeah, those are the classics.
I really fucked with those. Most definitely on the Xbox 360, playing them bitches late as fuck at night.
Oh yeah, dude.
That shit was just good. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was life back then, for real.
Oh, 100%. I can't tell you how many like sleepovers I had with my friends, when I was a kid, and like we just play that for like 7 hours straight or some shit.
For real. I ain't even staying late as fuck with just like I was little as fuck just with my friends just playing Call of Duty and shit, zombies.
Hello.
What the
I
fuck?
am the ultimate robo-gooner.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Fuck.
Dude, so like, does that mean you don't?
What the fuck are you doing right
Does that
there,
mean
bro?
does that mean you only take phantom showers?
Yo.
Oh, I goon to everything in my phantom shower. Whoa.
It sounds like
Wow,
it.
alright, cool.
That gooner.
Oh, I'm dude.
Look at his hand, bro. What the fuck
Yo,
are you doing
need to
with your
put
hand,
that shit
bro?
away, bro. Put
Oh
that
god!
shit away.
Oh god! Put that shit the fuck away. What the fuck's going on with you right now?
You geeking hard right now.
You know what that is? That's
I'm playing Xbox all day.
Those are the kind of kids that like have like separated class so that they get extra help in school. That's like that kind of behavior.
Yo.
For real.
I would know because I was one of those kids.
I was too, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have a fucking original experience. That happened to me as well.
For real?
I was in speech therapy. I still got a fucking lisp. Fucking.
You don't
I
really
was
sound
in
like it,
le-
so you must be doing good.
I'm good at masking it, but like sometimes it comes out and people are like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Do you think it's
But,
do you
yeah.
think would you like to have something that was an original experience?
I don't really know. That is honestly a good question. I mean, in some senses, if it's a good original experience, yeah, I'd be kind of down for that.
Do you think you have any original experiences?
I'm sure I have. I feel like every person does, but like, I can't list one off the top of my head right now.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
I don't think I could list an original experience.
I feel like that's what it makes an experience original, is the fact that you can't figure out what it actually is and if it's
Yeah.
original or not. You know what I mean? You cracking a
True.
beer right now?
Hell yeah.
Hey, he's got me inspired
I'm
actually. I'll be right back.
I'm drunk and high.
Me too, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm so fucking high and drunk right now.
I'm so fucked right now, bro.
I am.
I'm gonna
fucking-
stay drinking rum and cokes, bro. And just straight shots of whiskey, bro. That's been my shit right now.
Just something about drinking right now. I just smooth something. I don't know what it is.
It's like a Nice day out to drink.
Hell yeah.
All right,
If I didn't have work today, I'd be at the beach fucking getting drunk and high as hell.
Yeah, I wish I lived close to a beach. I live
I kind
out
of do.
in the middle of nowhere. I mean, shit, I can go to like a lake type of beach type shit, but that's about it.
Yeah, I
That's
live
still
in
a
Rhode
beach.
Island, so I'm right next to the water.
Oh, no kidding.
mean, it's
Dude,
really-
I live in Maine.
Oh shit, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
You
I
got
bet
the
that's
good.
fucking
You
nice
got the
as
good
fuck.
weed
I ain't
over
gonna lie.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
actually,
good
I actually work at a grow house. Funny enough.
That's what I've been trying to get into
Damn.
one because there's a lot of grow houses where I'm at, but I don't know. I feel like I just turned 21, right? So like,
Happy
I'm
birthday.
Thank you, man. But like, I don't know. I don't know if they see that as like, oh, you don't got enough experience with weed or something to actually be a part of a grow house team or whatever. But I've been smoking weed since I was 12 years old, so I mean, I know it deep, and I always research everything.
Hell yeah.
Usually the entry level kind of person, there's really two outlets, or the two inlets, I guess. You have bud tenders behind the counter, people who, you know, sell the product in like a
work,
retail,
yep.
yeah, or you have like trimmers and like post-production workers, you know, people who are just trimming the
Exactly.
weed, temp trimmers, and it's you know, you're kind of just a cog, to be honest.
Excuse me.
That's what I've heard.
Hello.
Sorry for interrupting you guys, but would you guys like to join a Star Wars MILSIM group?
I'm alright.
That's pretty
but
cool.
Thank you.
I'm also enjoying, but I have questions.
Alright.
Okay, yeah. I can answer all of them. What's your
What
question?
is this MILSIM group about? What is it? What exactly do you do?
We do fun combat events. We do recruitment events like this, like we're currently doing. We're a great community. We have daily events sometimes, well, not technically daily. Sometimes it's every other day. We're just getting the server going, so you would be one of the first people to join. We have like
That's cool.
about a little under 10 people right now.
Are you like starting this
You'll be
with a
one
group of
the first
friends?
people. I'm not the person starting this. Hound, that's his name, is the person who just started this group.
Oh, I know that guy. Hound.
Hound of
I
Airshot?
don't. I don't actually know him. I'm just joking.
Yeah, it's okay. I have a couple questions for you though, if you are interested.
Oh no, I was just genuinely curious about it. I'm not really like a Star Wars like a role play kind of guy, but I just, you know, I
Okay.
just like
have a good day.
peeking in. Okay, have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
I'm a
I've
curious
never watched
mind.
a single Star Wars movie, and I don't plan on ever watching one because it's not really something I'm into. So like, I don't think I'd be able to join that group.
That guy's shredding.
Okay, the way that just switched, I'm thinking this is a video now.
Wait, do you take requests? Wait, can you prove to us that you're playing? Alright, yeah, that's enough. Wait, can you do the what is it, the McDonald's ice cream thing?
I don't think that's
I don't think that's what it sounds like. That is sick. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
I do believe you. But no, the McDonald's ice cream sound where it's like that really high pitch, like
I thought it was
yeah.
That didn't sound like that. That sounded like some fucking cool ass riff.
Dude,
That
imagine
sounded
if
like that.
the McDonald's ice cream thing. Yeah, that. Imagine if the ice cream machine did just go like that fucking melodic finger tapping he was doing. Then I'd work at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Do you have a mic? Do you have a mic, Teddy? I think it's a no. That's alright.
No, I got a microphone.
Oh.
Chasing
Hello.
that shit with water, bro. We ain't got no fucking soda.
No, I was trying to see. I've been testing to see how long I can communicate with people just using guitar. I've been trolling all day.
I don't think you're trolling, man. I think you're serenading.
People get really, really mad when you play music. It's really surprising, even if it's like
probably
just, like,
because
guitar.
it's loud.
How long have you been? How long have you been playing guitar?
I can't even hear the people around me.
Since I was 8. I'm 26, so 18 years.
Damn.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's like a weird extension of yourself after that point.
Oh, I'm sure.
Skill for real.
It's well, it sucks because like it depends on like when it comes to like playing with people. You fucking I left the band recently because there was just a lot of people were drunks. Like a lot, especially older musicians around like bigger metro areas are just kind of drunks. So like our singer was a drunk, and like fucking he ruined shit for us. So we had to jump to another. I'm in a new band now, and then there's like mental health issues going on with the bassist there. So it's like, man, people who play music just can't get together.
Your biggest struggle is the people you want to find to jam with.
Not finding a drunk.
Yeah, not finding a drunk, basically.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's a problem. It's like if people want to drink, that's fine, but just don't drink too much, and don't lash out.
Have a healthy, emotional structure.
Not drink? But like some people, it just takes them over though.
It does. I mean, you're not wrong.
Control it. I mean, some people just get in their like I'm not gonna say feelings, but like in like their head type shit. They just can't like really stop. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Going and going and going.
Listen to Andrew Tate over here.
That's like low key the only thing that's smoothing them, like that's keeping them going type shit for them not breaking down is drinking. That's the only thing that's like just keeping them like going in life type shit. I mean, maybe other shit ain't working out. Maybe drinking is the only thing that's like solving everything else in life for them.
I mean, to me, it's like if it's not figuring anything out, if you need to figure something out, you gotta figure that shit out before you start, binging on shit. Or if you can't do anything to figure it out right now, everybody's got shit they gotta figure out, right? But if you can't do nothing to figure it out right now, then like shit, I'll take it. Let's drink then. That's fine. You know what I mean?
Some people just drink on a broken mind, and that's where they fuck up at.
Oh yeah.
That's where most people go downhill at, is when they drink on a broken mind, because they don't know when to quit. They think that's the only thing that's gonna heal them, and it's really not. That's just keeping you alright for the time being, for real. It's not really setting you in the right direction. Like, you're really going downhill instead of going uphill in life, but you're really thinking you're going uphill.
That's facts.
Well, the other side of it too is the people who don't have the best emotional maturity. When they're going through an overwhelming problem, it's kind of like an adult temper tantrum. Like you have so much built emotion, you don't know how to express it, and then you're just lashing it out because you don't know how to contain it. You don't know where your outlet is, and it's tough. I get it. But,
that was the issue. That was the issue with the singers. Like, for all of us, it was like our instrument was our outlet.
Yeah,
for, just shitty fucking.
And I can only imagine.
Shit like that.
A band it's a friendship, it's a relationship, it's a group. And at the end of the day, everyone has to come to a decision on what you're creating, and if there's constant conflict, how are you gonna deal with it? That's really the.
I'm considering just working as a session musician, because honestly, session work pays really well, and I think I could probably do session music. It's basically just play for other people when they need like a guitar or whatever. It's like, all right, cool, yeah, I'll play for you, which works for me.
Wedding type
honestly.
Stuff and like small gigs and stuff like that, right?
Well, that's more like if you're in a band, like that's what I was doing. You know what I mean? But
like bars and everything.
No, session type of stuff is you play in studios for people who are recording music. They don't have a guitar player. They need a guitar player.
Yeah, you're not bound.
Like that, yeah.
You're not bound to a specific.
You're hired gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Do you have Any connections to get into that?
My new drummer, he does session work as a drummer. So
oh, word.
If he needs another, he was texting me, said if we need a guitarist, I'll hit you up. If they ever need a guitarist, I'll let you know.
Yeah, word.
Have you not tried like starting your like own band, like your own band? My bad.
I write my own shit, but I don't fucking have. I don't have other people to do shit with, or I do, but I don't like fucking. It's hard to sync shit up, you know what I mean? So like the band I'm currently in is it's a pop punk band, and they were like, I kind of showed them some stuff, and they were down to kind of play my own shit. So I was kind of down with them, but then like I said, the bassist had some mental health issues, so it's kind of a difficult situation we're going through right now. The bassist is good too. It's not like I want to just replace him. He's like a Jocko style bassist, so he's like super like jazz heavy.
Yeah,
I love this bassist.
One of my old friends
sometimes you have a disposable
played the bass a lot. My grandpa in like the 60s, 70s, 80s played bass for a cover band. And they played from I don't know, it's probably like the 80s they started playing, 70s, 80s, and they kept playing till like 2021. You know, like they kept going for a while.
I have no idea.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. And my brother plays guitar a lot, so my grandpa, you know, after the last gig, he handed over his bass guitar to my brother. And I got a really good picture of it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I have a lot of appreciation for people who play music, you know, because it's not easy.
It's definitely rough when it comes to like making music off of it, but most people just have it as just a hobby or whatever it might be.
Right.
Just to kind of it's something that keeps you sane, you know what I mean? And that's how I look at it. Like if I make music off of it, or if I make money off of shit, 1 second.
What's that noises? What is that noise?
If I make money off of it, then I'm cool with it, but if I don't, you know, it's the same thing.
There's somebody shooting.
You're in guitar? Not Ted?
Bro, all I hear is an automatic shooting.
Turn off your avatar volume.
Yeah, turn that off.
I like
you
it.
Just write that? That shit was Dude, I am fucked up right now. This shit is nuts.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Practically a Podcast. If you like what you heard, consider following wherever you're listening to this. Leave a comment, leave a review, all that kind of stuff. If you want to find my socials, I am on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. My Instagram is Jakephobia. My TikTok and YouTube is Jakephobia Guy. You can follow me there for some shorter clips. And make sure you join the Practically a Podcast VR chat group to stay updated on when episodes come out, which that'll pretty much also be anywhere. Yeah, what an episode. Please let me know what you thought. I know this episode was a little bit more vulgar, but hey, you know, that's what this is for. You know, it's for all walks of life. It's for all walks of life, and you know, I'm just absorbing the stories of other people. So, the best way to get in contact with me is on Instagram at Jakephobia. So, if you want to say hi, leave a message there. And, yeah. What else can I say? Don't do drugs. Go to church. And, and stay in school. Okay, bye.